Okay, so how did that go for you guys?
Good.
Good. Did you have any ahas while you're making that? Those circles? Or do you feel pretty confident about everything?
Yeah, pretty comfortable.
Okay, great. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is use this for me. And then I'm just going to show you, this is the back of the head. And so our step 3 is really, when we actually apply the color, this is going to be the first step that we're applying. But it's a little bit easier as far as sectioning off to just do step 3. So really, we can make this whole area step 3. Or if you don't want to color part of it, you can pull it in the outer way. Like that, and just have one area. But just for time's sake and just for fun, I'm going to show you in a more dramatic way to just from the back of the ear towards the nape, and then we go to the other side from the back of the ear towards the nape of the neck. And we're just going to take this whole area and we're going to section that off. Okay? Set this comb down so that I can actually do it. So this is going to be our first area, and mainly the reason why I'm clipping this is to get it out of the way on the sides. So, with your permission, I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the next steps.
Yeah.
If that's okay, and then I'll have you guys do this on your own. Okay, so step 4 is really just this small little section on each side of the hair. From the temple, which is right above the eyebrow, to the top of the ear. And we're just going to go ahead and take that section and clip it off. And do the same side on the other side. And then, so, for this side, we're going to have a little bit more hair because our part line is over on the side. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do from the top of the eyebrow again, okay, to the top of the ear. This whole area is going to go ahead and be sectioned off. And then I'm just going to push this next page. So we got that. Section 3 is the nape of the neck, and section 4 is on both sides. It's just this front area from the eyebrow to the top of the ear. Okay? What questions do you have about that so far?
So the parts that are not sectioned off with the bang, that will all stay in the system, stay the natural hair color or whatever base color we started with?
Yeah, so her question was, in this area that we haven't yet parted off, what color is that going to stay or not stay? So really this whole front area is section 5. So you can either leave it out, and like what I have right here for section 5 is actually a triangle parting for the fringe area where you can color or foil or balayage or paint on. But just for funsies, I'm going to have you guys try just taking this whole front section, which is basically from the top of the eyebrow on both sides, and I'm going to have you part that off, and we're also going to color this.
Okay.
So it's just going to be a little bit of a different technique as far as coloring, because I want you guys, the main goal here today is to master the balayage technique, to be able to know some different ways to apply it. And so we're going to color all of it. We're going to color as much as we possibly can today, just for time. But for time's sake, I'm going to section this whole thing. Okay, so we have section 3 right here is the nape of the neck. Then we have section 4, which is from the top of the eyebrow to the top of the ear. Section 4 on this side, it's a little bit less from that part of the eyebrow to the top of the ear. And then section 5, which is all that's left over in the front area. And this is just giving you an idea of, and kind of a roadmap, let's say, of how to place this color and place the balayage. That way when you come to the salon, you're not like, okay, where do I start? You know, so this is going to give you just kind of some directions as to where to start. So before we go off and section the rest of that, what questions do you have?
That makes sense.
Okay. Awesome, let's get started.